price of foreign rice, beans, onions drop across major markets as borders gradually reopen. Hmm. This is really relative. Is really relative to individuals, to people from different places. It could be some people will tell you that is true. Some people say no, that is not true, based on what they are experiencing. But that is what we are hearing. If they say, oh, because border gradually reopens, so what is now the basis for the closure of border? So because of the border that was reopened, because they said they are going to reopen the border, we are asking the reason for the border closure. Have they achieved it or what? But let's go into the main story. The price of foreign made rice has trickled down significantly in major markets in Lagos State, partly attributable to the recent directive by the federal government of Nigeria to reopen the country's land borders. This is according to the latest market survey carried out by Nairalytics Research, the research arm of Nairametrics. Nigerians may enjoy some respite going into the Christmas festives as the price of 50 kg bag of Royal Stallion rice now sells for an average of 26,121 naira from an initial average of 30,000 naira, representing a 13.9% decrease in price. The survey further showed that a 50 kg bag of car price reduced by 10.43% to sell for an average of 26,125 naira as against an initial average of 29,167 naira recorded in November 2020. Meanwhile, the price of local rice has remained sticky of as a 50 kg bag of Mama's Pride sells for an average of 23,375 naira. The report highlights information on terms that witnessed price increase, price decrease, as well as information on special markets and insights. Items that witness price increase. The price of a big basket of oval-shaped tomatoes increased by 11.1% to sell for an average of 10,000 naira, as significant as against an initial average of 9,000 naira recorded weeks ago. A small basket of the oval-shaped tomatoes increased by 9.1% to sell for an average of 6,000 naira compared to an initial average of 5,500 naira. A big bag of pepper now sells for an average of 20,000 naira from an initial average of 17,000 naira. This represents 17.65% price increase in 3 weeks. Also, a medium-sized bag of pepper sells for an average of 10,000 naira from an initial average of 8,000 naira, indicating a 25% increase in price. A big basket of round-shaped tomatoes currently sells for an average of 15,000 naira compared to 13,000 naira recorded 3 weeks ago. It increased by 15.38% in price. A medium-sized basket of tomatoes increased by 6.25% to sell for an average of 8,500 naira from an initial 8,000 naira, while a small basket size spiked by 10% to sell for an average of 5,500 naira. 5 kg cylinder of cooking gas is currently filled for an average of 3,975 naira, representing 15.22% increase in price compared to an initial average of 3,450 naira. Also, a 5 kg cylinder that was initially filled for an average of 1,625 naira now sells for an average of 1,750 naira, indicating a 7.69% increase in price. Items that witness price decrease. A 50 kg bag of Royal Stallion rice sells for an average of 26,125 naira. This represents 13.9% decrease in price compared to an average of 30,333 naira recorded 3 weeks ago. Also, a 50 kg bag of car price recorded a 10.43% decrease in price from an initial average of 29,167 naira to sell for an average of 26,125 naira. A 50 kg bag of brown beans that was initially sold for an average of 43,250 naira now sells for an average of 41,500 naira, representing 4.1% decrease in price. The price of a 50 kg bag of Mama's Pride rice local decreased marginally by 0.49% to sell for an average of 25,375. The price of a big bag of bush mango seed, which is ogbono, reduced by 4.17% to sell for an average of 115,000 naira as against an initial average of 120,000 naira. The price of a big bag of dry onions dipped by 2.05% to sell for an average of 95,500 naira compared to an initial average of 97,500 naira. A big bag size of new onions also recorded a decline in price as it currently sells for an average of 65,000 naira, moving by 7.14% compared to an initial average of 70,000 naira. So guys, we might not be able to say all this, go on and on and on, but like I said, all of these things are relative depending on where you are, the area that you are. It depends. So the issue now is that the closure of Nigerian land borders in 2019 resulted in influx of various brands of local rice in the Nigerian market. Meanwhile, the latest survey showed that the price of local rice remained high. Below are some of the brands of locally produced rice cited at the various markets and their respective prices. Okay, Ultimate Gold 23,000 naira. Umza 24,000 naira, Big Bull 25,500 naira, Mama 22,000 naira, Mama's Pride 25,000 naira, and Mama's Choice 25,000 naira. Okay, the reduction in the price of foreign rice may be partly attributable to the directive of the federal government to reopen closed land borders in Nigeria. In a discussion with a major rice dealer at a Daleko market, Mrs. Dayo, she explained to Nairalytics that the price of the foreign made rice has reduced significantly to 25,000 naira in the market. She explained further that although traders are not allowed to bring in rice from these borders, the price has still recorded a significant decline in the past. In an interview section with Mr. Chukuma, a rice dealer at Daleko Market, he told Nairalytics Research that it is indeed good that the price of foreign rice has declined, but quite bad that locally produced rice that is expected to cost far lesser is still sold for a high price. So what are we talking about? According to him, locally produced rice superior quality is sold within the range of 25,000 to 27,000 naira. So guys, let us know what all these food items, what this are sold for in your own area. Let us know in the comment section.